finished him. Good save.
More than half the period has expired. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Pajot's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Green's got it in the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. And he makes the save. There's another stop.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. Quick pass over to Kuhnhackl. And now he angles it across to Green. Moves the puck down low. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot! A rocker off the blocker! Picked up along the boards by Brassard. Handles it along the blue line. And that's broken up. Carries it across the line. Here's an odd man rush. Gets a glove on it to make the stop. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Slides it over to Martin. Knocked away. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. And the officials will pass the sentence here. Paul's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
I always found this a frustrating penalty to take. There's really no aggression to it. You're trying to steal the puck, but you end up clipping the guy down.
The Islanders will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, you're always looking for scoring chances. You're not going to get anything better than this. A power play trailing by 1. Chance to even the score up here on the power play.
Gets it out of his own end. New York's got the puck behind the net. Intercepts the pass. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Here's the pass. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Big win for the short-handed unit as they clear the puck from the zone.
Yeah, no one's going to keep it in the zone when it goes off the glass at that speed.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. And manages to clear the zone. Barzal swooping in on the attack. Quick feed to Lee. And a big kill keeps the 1-goal lead intact. We're back to even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, isn't it? A chance to tie. They don't cash in, and now we're back to 5-on-5.
And that's all she wrote on period number 2 in this one. And after 40 minutes of play, it's 1-0.
Be sure to attend our Auto and Light Truck Show next weekend and get a sneak peek at next year's models from the world's top automobile.
Third period just around the corner. Ray and I will be ready to bring all the action in moments. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray, I'm James, and we are ready to kickstart this third period. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
New York's pace and effort makes me think they're going to find this tying goal here, James. They've had the puck most of the first two periods.
Moves the puck.
Well, that thing sounded like a car crash. When those two guys came together, he took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a short pass to Hedman. Oh, that just goes wide. Taken along the wall by Hedman. And now it's grabbed by Pulock. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The one-time rocket scores! Matthew Barzal!
When the goaltender gets into the butterfly, he's just trying to take away as much of the net as he can. He's got lots covered, not enough as he gets beaten for a tally.
New York's finally made this all square in the third period with a much-needed tying goal.
Starts to get frustrating after a while when you do the right things over and over and you never get rewarded. Finally they score, and now in the last half of the period they'll try to impose their will and find the winner.
Tonight a big scoring chance right there. Moves it to Sergachev, and he slides it quickly to Girgensons, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Duclair's got the puck through the neutral zone, and that's broken up with a stick in front. Intercepted. Quick pass to Riley. Here's a chance on the backhand, and that one's stopped.
Yeah, he flashes the leather there to make the stop on a really difficult chance. Ooh, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. That is a freight train that went right over top of him.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Gord's got it across the line. Trying to get back on the attack now. Now a quick pass to Kuhnhackl. On the attack along the boards. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Moves it quickly over to Gord. Gord's got it against the boards. Right to the middle. And that carries off a stick. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Sends the pass over. Here they are on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Blast from the blue line. Standing tall with the save. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Puck grabbed by Kuhnhackl. Rips it. Turns it away on the slap shot.
Vasilevsky's a little bit fortunate there. He makes a terrific stop, but he just gets a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Here in the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Gets the puck in deep. New York's got the puck along the wall. Martin's got it on the offensive end. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. The Bolts ready to go on the attack. Obstruction penalty coming up. Looks like a hook here. Let's see the call here. Martin's going off for hooking.
Even though he's going to argue this, I mean, there's nothing to argue about. His stick gets across the player's midsection. It's a penalty.
What an opportunity for the power play unit as they take to the ice for the first time in this one, and it is anyone's game.
They've been skunked on the power play so far tonight. So you have a little chat on the bench. Guys, notice some things that the penalty killers do, and you try to adjust one step ahead of them.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Atkinson. Slides it back to the blue line. Stops the rocket of a shot. And off the save, that one's redirected out of play. Komarov's won the faceoff. Gets it out of his own end. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Tosses it to Brassard. Takes the pass. Centering pass in front. An easy save by Vasilevsky. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Those are the saves that are gifts from the goaltender. That looked like an automatic goal. He's able to make the stop.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, he stopped that one. That was a fireball. Save made by the goalie.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance. He had to be on top of his game to make that stop. That's a great scoring chance, and he turns it aside.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Over the line they come. Here's a chance. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Quick feed to Atkinson. Takes the feed. 11 seconds to go. And manages to clear the zone. Handles the puck. There's the horn to end period number 3. Still deadlocked here. That means overtime is coming up. Ray and I will take a quick breather with OT coming up next.
During the game, the throwing of any object is grounds for immediate removal from the field.
Get your sudden death OT pools going. Get your social media predictions. Overtime is underway, people. Vasilevsky's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. With the stop.
Dead center, excellent save.
A critical draw here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And now it's over to Kucherov. Kucherov's picking up momentum through center. New York's got the puck. Everly's carrying it ahead. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to Point. Sends it down low. Takes the puck behind the net. Scores! Good night! Regulation couldn't solve anything between these two teams. We get overtime, and we get ourselves a winner.
And a nice one, too. It's a hard-fought game. The teams were pretty equal. Obviously, they get to overtime. But I like the way this finished.
For my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night.